Have we reached the influx or a tipping point with American people and social media, capitalism, all these things? Well, you're already seeing some of the trends with the Black Friday video, but I want to take it a step further. Let's think about all the people that you've been watching and taking advice from. And so, if I'm a business owner, I've been taking advice from another business owner. Yes, this person has been successful, but they're still no more financially solid than I am. Okay, well, let's jump over to all these people who you already had a bad rep, the car business. Let's use that for example. You already have um, a bad rep. Now car debt is topping $1.2 trillion. There are many people who have tens thousands of dollars in negative equity, meaning they bought this car at an exorbitant price because, from a consumer standpoint, you allowed me to purchase this vehicle. So, in some, even though it may not be the best evaluation, but there's some thought to it should work out. But now it's not working out because, like everything in like tradition speaks, car values drop. Thus, car values drop. You have to then sell the car back or get the car repossessed or what have you. You don't walk away. Your credit's more damaged. And so now you start to realize, okay, so you guys got me to pay 40, $40,000, $5,000 over what MSRP was. I lost this car. I don't have a car. You now get to turn around and sell it again with very low miles. Is that fair to me as the consumer? Should someone, even though I was in a bad spot, and let's say this person just needed a vehicle, because I've seen several of these stories as well. At what point, when you come in and you see someone having a bad spot at a car dealership, that you say, hey, you know what? I know you need a car. I know this. And I know your current car is kind of screwed. No one wants to help you with that. Okay, we know you are going to owe 15 grand, 16 grand, 20 grand on that car. Let's try to get you a car that's going to be sustainable for you, but cheaper. I may not be able to change the negative equity that's going on with that car because I have something to do with it, but I can't change the price on the car that you may be looking at that's comparable. But what I can do is change the kind of car that still fits your needs, but it can be a lower price. There's a point in the equation that you can change because interest rates are higher. There are things you just can't change. It makes a bad situation less painful. Instead of, hey, I know you owe $15,000, $20,000 on this car. Let me go give you another $25,000. So now you owe 50 grand on this car that's definitely only worth like 20. Interest rate is high, so you're paying $700, $800 and something went wrong with it. Who wins in that scenario? And so a lot of these things, these notes will come due because you're right. We're in an age where people are not afraid to take a repossession. People are not afraid to take a 1, 2, 3 late payments. They're not afraid to take in that, especially if they believe they've been done wrong. And then the way our system works, they also are unafraid to take it because they also know somebody will give me a car and I can work myself right back out of this scenario. And there's even one that you'll take another step where, depending on how fast you give that car back and when it's paid and when you go try to get another car, and that little bit of time in between that it's not reported, it doesn't show up to someone. Think about that. But this is the tipping point where we're at because people are actually screwed. It's no joke. And I say all this to say that a lot of things are going to change with how finances are handled. And again, impact of what this last 2, 3 years is going to be, impact wise, will be much like what was considered in the Great Depression, the behaviors that people will do. Some will be good, some will be bad, but one thing's for sure, it will not be the same.